Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to a sold-out. When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. Teddy, if there's one single thing you'd want for the outside fighter, a guy who likes to box on the outside against this unorthodox fighter, what would it be?
That's a good question, Joe. And the first thing is recognize that the reason he's unorthodox is he makes mistakes. Really, that's just a nice way of saying he don't know how to fight in certain ways. You know, he's got a lot of flaws. So don't go chasing him where, you know, his awkwardness works for him. Stay back. Use your jab a little bit. Don't give anything up, but stay back and let him come to you a little bit. Don't let him confuse you. Let him come to you, and he'll come to you in the wrong way. He'll make a lot of mistakes, and you'll catch him.
Nice defense. Good block by Palmer. Palmer's got to feel that right there. He was just tagged by a big uppercut. What a mess this is right now. There's blood absolutely everywhere. He's got to worry about so many fronts, including the ref or doc stopping the fight.
Yeah, but you know, that's the funny thing for a fighter, for a professional, Joe. I would argue with you. He's not supposed to worry about all those things.
No.
Now's really the time that he must not worry about any of those things.
Working his way on the outside and working well. He just stunned his opponent. And a big shot there. He is floored by that combination. Absolutely. Rising back up. That takes some guts. Round number 1 is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Palmer's in a real tough spot now. There's no doubt about it that the eye has worsened. That cut is really looking ugly right here. What does he have to think about right now? Is it time to just take the realization that, hey, this fight could end at any moment?
Yeah, well, there's two things to that. First of all, the cutman's done his job. He's put the coagulants in there. Now he has to give them time to work. He's got to be elusive. He can't get hit on it for a little while. But also, he has to find a way for offense to stem the tide, to keep the opponent from just walking right in.
Good shot there with that left. Good-looking two-punch combination there. Palmer's on the heels of that knockdown he suffered, and right now he's in the arms of his opponent. He's just looking to clinch.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's looking to clinch. He's looking to clutch. He's looking to hug the guy. You know, he's looking to make sure that he's still here when this bell rings.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Right to the head with that right. Palmer's got to be feeling the sting of that big, powerful hook. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
Chet, you don't want to fight, Chet. I ain't never
Targeting
seen
a left hand down low.
I ain't never seen this.
Boy, that's a heck of a job there, landing a three-punch combination. Look at that. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it. Unbelievable display of power here. A first-round knockout, Teddy.
That's what happens when you don't warm up well. Looked like he came out a little dry, and now he's going to the showers.
He ain't want to fight. I don't understand that. Yeah, what's something wrong with my Warzone? Warzone wouldn't load up, so I just loaded up this. Probably going.
Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to Boardwalk Hall and the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey for tonight's main event. 10 rounds in the middleweight division, and now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk. He's making his way through. First round underway in this scheduled 10-rounder.
Hopkins is very conscious of the fact that this is a golden opportunity in front of him. He knows he's a clear-cut underdog. He also knows what a win will do.
A win will get him a step closer to what he's dreamed about since he was a little kid first putting those gloves on. The big payday.
He didn't see that left hand, and it got to him badly.
Come on,
he should really tie up now. Bernard Hopkins' right hand scores well that time.
I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Hopkins is missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Able to cover up that gut. Really on target there with a three-punch combination. Hopkins' right hand scores well. Good block.
A guy that has good head movement, is that a real learned skill or does that come natural to guys?
Now, that's something that has to be taught, Joe. I'm going to take a guy off the street, and I guarantee you, he'll go in there and throw punches. He might not last long, but he'll be throwing. But what he's not going to do is understand how to make a guy miss. That's something that's acquired, something that's taught.
Hopkins is able to land a good, solid left hand.
Wait, he fighting. Weird as hell.
Blocks it away. You see he comes over the top with that right hand. A real solid shot. Scores with the uppercut.
Come on, man. Don't hug me.
Scores well to the head with the right hand. Harry brings the jab right hand.
Hands up.
Blocks the shot and then does nicely to work on his own.
Easy shot.
Well placed, well timed combo up top. And makes that nice right angle on that hook upstairs.
Okay.
Oh, that's a big shot to the head. Blocks one and then brings his own bazooka. And yet another right hand lands. Fires off the hook. Look at that.
Guard up.
Bernard Hopkins is the target of a hook. Good exchange. He fires back. Bernard Hopkins' defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch.
Okay. Okay.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Hopkins is really in position to control things in this fight if he can do what he did just there, and that's land a good, solid jab. Hopkins has got a way of just getting away from that punch. Bernard Hopkins is impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Great hook to the head that time.
Taking too many punches. Hands up, hands up.
Hopkins
Right hand working well that time. He scored well. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Way to block there. Bernard Hopkins is able to avoid that punch. He's committed to the combination punching now, and it's working out well up top. Protecting his head well with his guard. He scored well upstairs with the right hand.
Keep your hands up, come on.
Good job staying away from the danger there. Flush right hand to the head. Bernard Hopkins' jab can do so much there. He used it well that time. Good job protecting himself. There's another right hand. What a damaging blow. Nice hook upstairs. Hopkins is left, working well that time. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. There's the hook. Hopkins is almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. And now he scores well with a straight right.
Hey, keep your hands up.
He returned fire right there, and it worked after being rocked. Oh, and there you go. And he goes down for the first time tonight.
Crazy.
2, 3.
And that's the end of round. Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round 1 underway. Did you see that? Oh, and he goes.
Okay.
Well, they are underway, scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two.
Defense.
Oh, that's a big hook right there.
Move your head.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? Nice combination, throwing more than one. Both scored there. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Hopkins is making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. To the head he goes with a left hand. Well, he's got the attitude. Something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. Solid hook.
I ain't playing with him.
Now here we are watching this guy. Awkward, very athletic guy. I've heard a lot of fans say that they don't necessarily like it. They think he showboats a lot, that he's too flashy.
Well, part of his personality is the reason why he's adapted. Part of the reason why he's adapted this kind of style is his personality. He has that kind of cocky, arrogant, maybe you want to say, you know, show-offy type personality. I mean, it fits. It goes together. One goes with the other. So they're not wrong about that. I mean, that's exactly why he feels comfortable and he embraces this kind of approach.
He said, I got to grab him off that one.
And he just turns that hook up top, and it does damage. Committing now to the left hand. Good straight shot. Hopkins is showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch.
Very accurate work. Three-punch combination serves him well. Bernard Hopkins is nailed by a hook. Nice work with the uppercut. Good shot to the head with that right hand. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunch.
Well, the old timers used to say when you're calm in there, when you're controlling there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
A little head hunting with the right. Bernard Hopkins is proving to be elusive. He fires off the combination there and it lands. Takes one to give one. Uppercut in return. Good solid overhand left. Able to land with the right. And now he's targeting upstairs. Up top with the quick hook. Look at that. The hook came home with ease. That's good work by Bernard Hopkins. The combination punching is something that he stressed to us in the pre-fight buildup. That right hand is becoming a crutch. He can just lean on it now. Hopkins is on the receiving end of a hook. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. A barrage of punches that time. Good combination.
Yeah, that's what you want. You don't want one at a time. You want 3 or 4.
Solid shot. The left hand came in. And banging away he goes. Blistering combination. The speed of those punches just put him down.
And they're giving him the business. I'm whooping
back
him.
to cover.
1, 2,
In his
3,
video, check.
4.
End of round 1. He can't see out of that eye, Teddy. It is
I know he can't see out.
opening round scheduled for 10. Bernard Hopkins has got it all in front of him right now. Standing opposite a guy who can leapfrog him into success. If he's able to pull off this upset, the sky's the limit.
He gets all the things that we all aspire to when we're young. Fame, fortune, a pretty girl, too.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Good accuracy with that uppercut. Hopkins is trying to get back to where he was here in this round. He was knocked down in the last round. Now, Teddy, when you're the opponent and you knock the guy down, those opening few moments of the next round, do you try to size up and kind of take into account where your opponent is? Do you look into his eyes and assess the situation?
Well, I don't know if you get close enough to look right into his eyes as the opponent. But first of all, in the corner, you better not send your fighter out if his eyes don't look clear. That's your responsibility, looking out for the fighter. But as the opponent out there, you look at his legs. If his legs look a little wobbly, you get right on him.
Good left there. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Boy, he's really getting off with his punches and multi-numbers here. Scored well with the left downstairs. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Each man able to land an uppercut. Hopkins has done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. Phenomenal pace being set here. They are burning it up early on.
Let's find out who's in better shape. We're going to see.
That right hand serving him well. And he's able to put his punches together. That's a nice looking combo.
Well, that's the benefit of 2 and 3 instead of 1.
Bernard Hopkins' movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Solid left hand to the head. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Well, he's sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments.
Run that back. Run that back.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do as round one is underway. Teddy, it seems very simple. I mean, we're watching a guy here that moves his head. And it seems very simple that, hey, don't get hit. Get out of the way of a punch is the easiest way to defend yourself. But can you get caught up in that when you have good head movement of thinking that's the only way to go?
Yeah, you know, that's a good point. You can become like a basketball player who's a really good dribbler. You forget to shoot the darn ball. You make them miss, you better make them pay.
Hopkins is putting a smile on his corner man's face right there and frustrating his opponent with that jab. Punches in bunches, working well. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Halfway through round number one. He scores with the left. They both decide to bring it. Bernard Hopkins' movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Solid uppercut. He just missed that shot up top. Putting his punches together, landing two shots there. Zones in on that overhand right. And now he's targeting upstairs. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Blocks that punch. Hopkins' right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Bernard Hopkins is showing you a little defensive skill there. Able to move away from that punch. Nice combination. Jab, uppercut to the head. Able to get rid of that one. Turns over that hook and he does damage upstairs. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged.
Hey, come on, keep your hands up.
Hopkins is doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Jab with the straight, classic combination.
What? Chat, that nigga ain't never just hit but me, cuz.
Damaged badly there. Solid. He is
You ain't never hit
by a big uppercut.
You ain't never hit but me, nigga.
2, 3, 4, 5.
And we come to the
Jack,
end
that nigga
of round number
Jack.
one. Little get to know you here in the opening round scheduled for 10. Hey, this is a big spot for him, Teddy. Hopkins' future could be determined tonight. He's a clear-cut underdog.
Yeah, Joe, this is like high school. You want to get to college, but you have to go through high school first. What you learn there will tell what college you get accepted into. That's what the story is for this fight.
Straight right was lined up, but he missed. Good, strong combo. Wow, Teddy, he's got some great hand speed there. That combination was an example of it.
Yeah, it was. You know, not a lot of power, not a lot of pop with it, but boy, it catches your attention. And you know what? That kind of speed can intimidate a guy and keep his opponent maybe from moving his hands later on.
Effective work, the three-punch combination.
Good looking counter punch. Nice work, great technique, the combo lands. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Bernard Hopkins is coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. There's that overhand right.
Yeah, good work.
Crashes home with a hook. Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score. Hopkins is tagged by a hook. Just missed scoring with that punch. Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Good fundamental work, landing the 1-2 there. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Hopkins' defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Good combination to the head. Not able to land the headshot. Good looking counter punch. Nice, sharp, fundamentally sound hook right there, and it served him well. Hopkins' defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Bernard Hopkins is scoring with that right hand. And now a little combination punching, landing both shots. Hopkins' right hand scores well that time. There it is! What a turn of events! What a... Well, they're scheduled to send... Oh!
Come on now.
He gets floored with one single shot. He was just torn down like an old building. This fight is over.
Man.
Really dropped off in that last round, and with a lack of offense came some sloppy defense. Just look at his face now.
Yeah, and you know what? He should look at his trainers too, because I always say that about this business. Where are the teachers? Where are the trainers? He should be able to get away from punches. With his experience, he should do a better job than he's been doing tonight.
So he's unable to recover from that one clean shot. This bout ends by way of knockout.
You know, obviously I'm not in his body, so you never know what's really going on, but I just was wondering a little bit, could he have gotten up?
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.
That was awesome right there, chat. One straight hit. One straight hit. Look at that. 1 out of 2. He got hit with that. Boom! I'm gonna fight Manny Pacquiao, man. fight Lil Pacquiao, man. Finna put the paws on him, man.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the famed Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where so many great fights have gone on through the years. All the talk, all the hype, now the fight. Round 1 scheduled for 10.
Around the wing, baby.
Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. Good flush shot upstairs. Tough spot to be in trying to match up with Manny Pacquiao if you don't have a lot in your gas tank because he's got plenty to get.
Yeah, but it's a funny thing here. Manny, usually when you fight him, you got to worry about him attacking you and hurting you early. Manny has to worry about his opponent now, knowing he can't stay the route and coming out quick.
Come on, Manny. Come on, man. I ain't want to play with you,
You can tell now that Pacquiao's foundation survived that earthquake.
Yeah, now you're going to find out whether the upper floors have been scattered a little bit, whether they're okay. Does he continue to be aggressive like he's been early?
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. He committed to the jab, and then he brought home the bacon with the uppercut. Well done.
What up?
Gets rid of that effort. That's why they pay to come out to the fight. Good offensive work by Manny Pacquiao.
What's up?
Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
Come on, nigga.
Oh, you see him with the left of the head there?
Go pay him back.
Pacquiao's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Targeting that straight left hand. Good return fire that time. And now he's targeting upstairs. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with big shot comes crashing.
Y'all see why.
Scheduled to go the full 10 if we get that far. Round 1 underway. Pacquiao's well off the mark that time.
All that cocky shit, bro.
One of the fastest punches in the game. You see how he just turns over that hook. Pacquiao's got to deal with a cut cheek.
This Xbox Live is crazy, chat.
He got all into that one. That was a solid uppercut. Manny Pacquiao's got to be really careful here, Teddy. That eye has gotten to a point where this fight could be stopped at any time.
Well, the key is that it's above the eye, so of course it's impairing the vision. The blood, when it trickles down, he can't see. And that's what the referee's going to be looking for.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Pacquiao's making for a very inviting target right now. That cut is much worse than it was just moments ago.
What he has to do is he's got to be elusive right now. He's got to get on his horse a little bit and give those medicines that will put into the cut a chance to work a little bit. But also he's got to slow his opponent down. Catch him with something so he doesn't keep going after that eye.
Good block by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's the victim of a powerful hook. And there he is scoring with the right hand. Oh, what an exchange. We are underway here, and we've heard from everybody that speed is going to be the big factor. Pacquiao's got it. Plenty of it.
Yeah, now it's up to his opponent to come up with something. Maybe go to the body, take it away, slow him down.
Solid hook upstairs. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Committing to the combo now. Both land. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Flush right hand to the body. Able to show you his blocking ability. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Lands flush with the combination upstairs.
Let's see some defense.
Good block there by Manny Pacquiao. You know, he did a very nice job of finishing up that. He put the third punch in there and landed the combination. Flush shot, the left hand came in. He missed that uppercut. Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts. Good power punch, the right hand landed. Good looking two-punch combination there.
Go to sleep.
Wow, stunned moments ago, but now, oh, a big shot comes home for him. Pacquiao's rocked by a brilliant combination.
That's what happens when you have your chin up in the air like a lantern in a storm.
And now
Look how he laid out, chat.
And that's the end of round one. 10 rounds slated in the books tonight. Here's the first. Pacquiao's a clear-cut underdog. There's no denying that. He's in very tough tonight. This is a step up.
Today's graduation day, Joe. And if he succeeds here, it's going to be a good job in his future.
Unable to score with the hook. Scored well with the counter punch, overhand left. Pacquiao's doing exactly what you would expect him to do after being knocked down earlier. Now he's clinching.
Yeah, he's doing a nice imitation of an octopus. And you know what? If I was in his shoes, I'd be doing the same thing.
The improvement that we've detailed in Manny Pacquiao through the years is noticeable, but what else is there that he can still upgrade?
Well, one of the things is he can continue getting calmer, just a little bit more patient. Sometimes he's in such a hurry to get it over with that he forgets about the small details.
Get out of there.
He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's in that position that nobody likes to be in, seeing your own blood and knowing you've been cut. Look at his mouth. Accurate hook. He missed with that headshot. Targeting the uppercut, and it worked. Scores with the combo to the head. Good uppercut by Manny Pacquiao. Off target with that hook. Good work with the combination, putting his punches together, and it's paying off.
Yeah, it is paying off. You know, the first couple didn't get there, but he caught him on the back end.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. A stinging uppercut by Manny. Wow! Wow, is this...
Got it. You 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 got it.
Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore. Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. And he just holds on there. Nice combination, throwing more than one. Both scored there.
If the low stamina fighter does not get rid of a high stamina fighter in the early going of a fight, what can he possibly do to try and secure himself a win?
Well, one thing he's going to do is grab a lot on the inside and keep it slow. Really not allow the pace to get away from him.
He gets off with a combination up top. Blocks the headshot. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Well-timed, well-placed uppercuts there. Solid left. That's a clean shot. Oh!
Chad.
And he goes down.
All in his grill, Chad. He can't do nothing about them bitches, man. Big tall ass nigga. He want yeah.
All right, how you doing?
Jason,
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number one.
Good job.
Well, he's got the attitude, something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do.
Man, that's it, baby. Good job.
Well-placed left hand there. Taylor's able to avoid that punch. Jermaine Taylor's defense is paying off now. Combo land. Oh, he is big shot. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again.
gotta get in his shit.
The ref reaches the count of 10. A first round knockout, Teddy.
You know, Joe, I always tell my fighters that first round, the most dangerous round. You gotta be ready for the.
I'll show y'all this again, chat. When it's hard, you gotta get on the inside.
Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Taylor got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek.
When it's hard, you just gotta get on the inside. That's it.
I suppose if you're his opponent, you just keep doing what you're doing. Keep going after it. That cut is there for a reason. Why change anything?
If you're the guy who caused the cut, yeah, the first thing you think, Joe, is you keep going after it, but you don't want to get carried away either. You don't want to go headhunting to the point where maybe he makes an adjustment and you should be going downstairs to the body, but you're seeing that blood, you're seeing that red flag there, and you keep going upstairs when maybe you should be going downstairs, lifting that body a little.
There he is, landing a combo. Good solid right hand he lands. What a big
He
shot.
ain't making no
Jermaine Taylor's on the deck.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Stay with
He can't
Taylor's
adjust to it, chat.
first round underway in this scheduled 10-rounder. Eddie, he's got nothing to lose as the action opens up here. He is the underdog. Every opportunity he could ever want is standing opposite him.
Well, he has a little advantage. You know, we always look at the disadvantage of being the underdog. The advantage, he's crosses seas, out of his eyes. He knows what he has to do, what he has to overcome. Maybe the favorite, his opponent, maybe he's forgotten some of that.
Taylor's just a completely different fighter now. I mean, he was stunned earlier in this fight, and since then, there's just more of a defensive disposition to him.
Yeah, and the important thing right now is that sooner or later, and I think it's going to be sooner, his opponent's going to see the same thing, and he's not going to stay away. He's going to get more aggressive.
There's a nice left hand. Oh, that's got to hurt. Once again, he goes down. Can he survive
That's
this?
all you gotta do is get in his grill, chat.
Wow, that didn't take long.
He don't
First
want this again.
round knockout. He's unable to beat the count.
I saw at the beginning, Joe,
It's
came out a
crazy.
little cold,
This-
not much of a
this
sweat,
player not even
and
an
that's
inside
what
player,
can happen when a
inside
guy
fighter,
comes
but-
out.
He getting busy on the inside. He's not even an inside fighter. This ain't no fluke, chat. Watch this. Come on, get on the inside on him, man. Boom, 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 boom. What? Boom, boom.
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe.
Watch this.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Best combination in the game, jab with the straight.
Anthony Mundine's eye is really a mess now due to that cut. Now, if you're his opponent, it's got to be the primary target, I assume.
You know, and that's the key word, assume. And a lot of people, a lot of fans do assume that you start aiming at that bullseye, so to speak. But I don't believe in that, because now all of a sudden you throw yourself off a little bit. You start pitching punches to that exact spot instead of just fighting your fight, instead of just letting the jab go in the general direction of the head, set up the other punches. You don't want to get carried away or looking to pinpoint that exact spot.
Blocks away that headshot. How about that left hand? Fires right back at him. Mundine's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Power puncher versus the high stamina fighter. How does the high stamina fighter want this fight to unfold as it goes along?
Well, the high stamina fighter, what he wants to do is he wants to get a lead. Get the lead, go out there quick out of the gate, and then later on you have the power puncher looking for one shot at a time. He's going to be searching them all night, and he's never going to find them.
And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. 10 seconds remaining in this round.
Keep moving your head. Come on, keep moving.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. And a well-targeted combination by Anthony Mundine. And he returns on that exchange. Lands the left after setting it up with the jab. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head.
Come on, cover up.
Watch this. Watch this,
The
chat.
miss to the straight right. Anthony Mundine's cranked by an uppercut. Wow!
Damn.
One punch power has ended this fight. Can you believe that? There is no way he can continue on.
That's
It is
that
done.
Michigan shit, bro.
Well, that's a great
That's
way to
that
win a
Michigan
fight.
shit, bro. Alright, what it?
They are underway. Scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two.
That head moving.
Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking a shot. More than one, and it's just what he wants. A well-placed left hand up top.
He ain't ready for none of these, chat.
Missed the target with that hook. Matchup in front of us tonight, Teddy. A power puncher against a guy who's very well conditioned. Now, early on in the fight, what do you look for out of the power puncher?
To take his power, you know, it's not just power, it's where you distribute that power. If I'm in the corner of the power guy, I want to distribute it downstairs to the body. No better way to sap somebody's endurance, mentally and physically, than going downstairs.
Anthony Mundine showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Anthony Mundine. Good step back counter punch there. Solid left hand. Right back to it to the head. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Anthony Mundine's proving to be elusive. And there he counters back against his opponent. The way these two are going at it early on, they're going to break the punch stat computer.
Well, they're trying to break more than that. They're trying to break each other's will.
Last 10 seconds. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Mundine's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Targeting that overhand left. Scored well up top. He fires off the combination there and it lands.
Get your hands up. That's it.
What a demolishing hook by Anthony Mundine. A shooting right hand by Anthony Mundine. Anthony Mundine's punch. Big shot he just scored with.
Hey, hell
Goes down
no.
thanks to that non-stop attack. It's like he was thrown into a blender of punches.
That nigga hit me with a...
All right. Deep
Deep
breath.
Opening round scheduled for 10. Well, this could... And yet another big shot comes in.
Nigga.
Remember earlier, he was on the
Nigga.
canvas. Now he's
Yeah,
looking
remember
down on
earlier?
his opponent.
Yeah.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent
right, you
because
gotta
he
bring
got
your
careless here.
End of that round. And the knockdown was
Remember?
Remember, double up on the
little
jab.
get to know you here in the opening round scheduled for 10. Anthony Mundine's punch didn't come close. A piercing jab by Anthony Mundine. Mundine's right hand scores well. Parries that punch intended for the head. Really frustrating his opponent now. Mundine's so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Oh, Teddy, he is hurt, but he's trying to throw back.
And that's the worst thing in the world. I know it's his natural inclination to throw back, but that's the worst thing because now look at the punches he's throwing. He's going to leave himself wide open for something else.
These early rounds can be quite revealing. I just didn't think they would reveal the fact that he would be this tired.
Well, it might be time, Joe, if I'm in the corner as a trainer, to reveal a little story to him in his ear. To tell him, you think you're tired right now? Think about how tired you're going to be when you work in construction. When you're out on that street at 5 in the morning, when it's in the middle of December, the middle of August, and guess what? You're 50 years old and you're still doing that. You're going to be tired then. Come on, get yourself going now.
Solid. What a hook to the
This
body.
bitch ass nigga here, man.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore.
Remember what we talked about?
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do as round one is underway. Not able to connect with the uppercut. That is a sharp uppercut by Anthony Mundine. He comes back with the left hand again.
Get out the way from those punches. Move your head. Move your head.
Hits him in the mug with the right. Able to time that left hand and score with it. That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Anthony Mundine. How effective can the style of fight, the pace of the fight, it being a busy fight, be for the high stamina fighter?
Well, that's everything. What's the sense of being high endurance or fast if you don't have the kind of pace, the kind of landscape that you can use it?
Mundine's covered with his blood right now. That cut just opened up something fierce.
And you know, you wonder about the psychological damage or potential damage.
Big shot there. Not a good sign of the night to come. He's down here in the first round.
Came out a little careless.
That's what you get for that ugly ass mullet on top of your head, boy.
2, 3, 4.
Fucking him up.
Anthony,
You
wow!
don't see them left bitches coming.
I want to see that jab.
No, they're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This is a 10-rounder. Mundine's very conscious of the fact that this is a golden opportunity in front of him. He knows he's a clear-cut underdog. He also knows what a win will do.
A win will get him a step closer to what he's dreamed about since he was a little kid first putting those gloves on. The big paydays, maybe the nice house.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Anthony Mundine's tying up for now after being knocked down.
And that's what you expect. He's trying to buy a little time. He's not worried about winning this round right now. He just wants to get himself right so he can win other rounds. And he can be around for other rounds.
Little head hunting with the left. Anthony Mundine's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. They're not exactly getting to know each other. They're just beating the hell out of each other early on here.
Yeah, Joe, if this keeps up, they're both going to have headaches, and we're going to have one of the great fights to talk about.
Well, he's committed to the left hand, and it's paying off here. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Anthony Mundine. Mundine's got a bloody nose right now. I don't know if it's broken, but the bottom line is it's going to be a distraction. A well-timed right hand by Anthony Mundine. Mundine's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Putting his punches together, landing 2 shots there. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Good left hand able to land. He scored well after being hit himself.
That's how he wanna fight. What?
Look at that! How about that?
Nah.
All the talk, all the hype, now the fight. Round 1 scheduled for 10. Get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about. It's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. Oh, and there you go. There he goes.
That's the end of that shit,
down
chat.
from that headshot.
That's the end of that, chat.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Good, strong combo. Committing to the work down. Did you see that? Up, off.
Give a damn. He don't never headbutt me. Bitch ass. Don't chat. I don't want to load up, chat. There we go. Crazy, chat. My controller feel more my controller feel way more responsive. I just put batteries in my controller, chat. I've been playing with the cord. It feel way more responsive. Like, I don't know why people say play with a cord. Fuck that. Play without a cord. Play without a cord. Like, I really wonder what people are getting out of playing with a cord. What? I should have. That's crazy. You just like you're just camping there. Like, come on now. Oh, come on, big dog. It's taking mad long.